Hey guys, a little voiceover for you as I go ahead and go about getting updated weights and measurements on the baby alligator snapping turtles. Did this on Sunday. Today's Monday. Just drying them off a little bit. This first one is, I'll affectionately call him or her Jugger, and I'll show you guys why I decided to do that name here in a minute. So Jugger came in at 47 grams and 5.5 centimeters, which is 11 grams and about a half a centimeter more than last month's update video. Jugger has quite a little bit of a, and what I'm looking at here is his tail tips got quite a bit more of a little bit of a knot on it, or like a bend, a crook in it. So that's how I'm going to tell them apart. Quite a significant little bend there. So put Jugger back, and then we're going to pull out Grimrod. Find him for a second. So that's my little surveillance camera that I have up in my lizard room, and I kind of zoom in on the false chameleon cages, especially the one on the bottom there, which is at my back right now, so I can see if the female's laying any eggs. So here we got Grimrod, and Grimrod is a beast compared to Jugger. Just putting on a little bit more size, a little bit more weight. He's a much more voracious eater. Will readily take anything off the tongs that I attempt to give to him or her. So 57 grams compared to 40 at the beginning of last month, and right at about 6 centimeters, which is, both of them have put on about a half a centimeter on their carapace, going down the midline there, the middle row of carapace scutes. But that little guy is awesome, and he just got just a slight little protrusion at the tip of his tail. Not quite the bend that a Jugger does. So that's how I'm going to tell them apart. And got my thumb a little bit too close to that maw right there. Yep, see, I just pulled my hand back. Yeah. And look, I ain't trying to get bit by these little guys. No way, no how. So we're going to go ahead and put him back. And then here in a moment, I figured after I got done getting the weights and measures of these guys, I would go ahead and give you an update on a couple of the baby night anoles that I have. So that's coming up. So I also have some awesome little Anolis smallwoodi babies. There's a little female up there. This little guy just got done eating some blueberries. There's some crested gecko diet. And then there's that little guy right there. Doing really, really well. And here's another little male. He's got a chunk of blueberry in his mouth. Let's see if we can get in there on him without him freaking out too much. They do love fruit. That's a little male as well. That's what it looks like. Hey guys, well, I appreciate you watching. So here is some cover art from a comic book that I grew up with called Alien Legion. Came out in like the early 80s. Went through a couple years, and I collected all of them. And Jugger Grimrod is just the badass of this group of alien mercenaries, nomad squadron, and it was just very cool. Stuck with me since before I became a teenager. And I started collecting this comic book, so I just thought it was a really cool name, and all rights to the folks who own the comic book. It's their cover art. It's awesome. It's just something I grew up with. I want to show you guys Jugger Grimrod, where I got the name from. So I hope you just enjoyed this little update video. It was short and sweet. The gator snappers are doing great. They're growing well. I feed them thawed frozen raw shrimp, thawed silver sides, Missouri freshwater turtle pellets, and when I can get a hold of some inexpensive mollies, platies, swordtails, those types of freshwater fish. I do not feed them goldfish. I don't feed them minnows. I don't want the thiaminase issues that those types of feeder fish can cause. But that I also give them some fish. I give them ghost shrimp from time to time, but they're doing great. They seem to be, obviously they're growing since last month, put on quite a bit of weight. So anyways, if you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, give me a like, fill out some comments, and I will reply to them as best I can. So until next time, take care.